Well, well, well. What do we have here? You want more? You want some more? I may be able to provide that for you. Some of you guys liked it, so I think we should continue. I think we should move on in this saga of past tournaments. Some of you may have seen, but a lot of you haven't. Since North Americans was in December, we're into the next year, 2022. I wanted to compete in nationals April that year. Wasn't a citizen, so I couldn't do it. Joe won again for lightweight, so he was 2 years in a row lightweight national champion. And then Cowboy Cup I also wanted to do in June or July. I had to go to a different country. OGs know which one there is. OGs know which one. And then there wasn't really another one until September. Consulates Cup. This was a fun one. This was a very fun one. Lots of fond memories I have from the tournament. From the tournament, I have fond memories. After the tournament, we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. But let's get into it. Here we are, 2022 Consulates Cup Sumo tournament. Luckily, somebody did these little chapters. That's what they're called, little chapters. So I don't have to skip through.
All right, welcome back, everybody.
We are just getting ready for men's lightweight. But, yeah,
I know these people.
Mighty Eagle Sumo, like
I know these people.
the club here in San Antonio, Texas.
Okay,
Yeah,
enough of these guys.
we got some other clubs that have some advertisements here,
I
but
don't want to hear these guys talk. Let's.
Yeah, well, in
Oh,
tech,
hold on.
We love,
Okay.
sometime soon.
and it is growing, which is
Justin,
what we love to see. We love seeing all
where-
the competitors from around the world.
Where did
reach
this
their
go?
future.
it's not.
Brandon,
We may
Cloud
have
Fusion Show.
And
Chad
this
versus
is Chad.
Chad versus
right?
Trent. Trent was in this
He's
one.
put
Trent wins.
on
Oh, no,
and I
exactly.
love it. There are eyes on the sport.
Is this Joe?
It's probably
That's
one
not Joseph on the
Josiah
left.
on the
No, okay. I'm just racist.
venue,
Sorry.
stuff like that with or pickleball courts.
Oh,
that
here
we
I
got
go.
set up on.
And we know how
Here I
popular
go.
pickleball courts are.
We have Javier de la Torre
Javier
on
de
the
la
east side and
Torre. I forgot he was
Edo
here.
Bar Canyeja on the
Who's
west.
this one?
We saw Edo Bar.
That's not how you say my
That's
name.
in
in
Vegas.
Vegas, yeah.
How you say my name.
Edo Bo, excuse me.
But yeah,
That's
so
what I'm saying.
Javier, he's one of the brothers. You may recognize that last name. He has
Okay.
two brothers
Look,
in the
okay.
heavyweight division.
I'm doing the whole. So not only am I bald, clearly I'm not bald anymore. I got the luscious, glorious hair going on. But I was also doing the hands on the belt, like this very serious stoic. Which I mean, I do that to a certain extent, but this was like way too much. This is like autism levels of. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I still do this, and I just don't think I do. Someone will let me know. Someone will roast me. But I'm going to let this play. I'm going to let it play. Because last time I would kind of just... I didn't like the commentating through it. I'll let it play, and then I'll play it back.
Angel and Gilberto, who went to the World Games.
They went to the World Games that I
Westside Edibo, he is out of the North
qualified.
Carolina club. He did very well in Vegas.
Yes, he
but,
did.
That was the last time I saw him.
Fire off that Tachiai.
Okay.
And that was the exact same intensity he brought in Vegas.
The exact same. I think it was a little more.
And that was the exact
Let's...
fire.
Carolina club.
Okay.
Then on the west side, Edibo, he is out of the North Carolina club.
One
He did
hand
very
down.
well in Vegas.
Yes, he
but,
did.
I'm definitely lower than I was at North Americans. This is the kind of low. I'm more on the balls of my feet than I was then and I am now. Yeah, I don't even know if my heel touched there. But right off the hockey eye, amazing reflexes. Who is this guy? He's kind of good. Really good reflexes off the touch eye. You can see here, Tom had already called it. I'm past the line. I'm past this line. Javier hasn't even gotten up. And then I connect kind of poorly. All my weight is like very forward and my hips aren't under me. So my back is horizontal. It's almost completely horizontal. Which you'll win some matches like that. And if you have speed and power, it could work, but it's not the best technique-wise.
That was the last time I
And
saw
then lots of pushing and slipping because I was kind of doing the football. I never played football. So I think I was just trying to keep my balance as much as possible while also hitting very hard. I took JJ's advice, embrace the touch eye. And keep going.
Excellent. And that was the exact same intensity he brought in Vegas.
It could be a male model. Well, this is where we coin
he's going to do pretty well
clearly.
today, I think.
If
So.
Sumo doesn't work out, he could be a male model.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Like a collegiate wrestling
Collegiate?
style background. Joe is
They thought I wrestled in college. I did not wrestle in college.
like
Only in high
the
school.
women's lightweight. He's fast. He's tricky. He's sticky. He gets his.
Tricky,
he gets
sticky.
his
Joe
arms around
is
the
all of
stuff.
that. That's why
Excited
he's
to
two-time
here,
national
Joe.
champion.
Yeah, Edebo in that Las
Long
Vegas
straight
tournament
up.
to
Look.
determine the world team. He did place third
Yes.
Crazy.
in a tournament
In a
that
tournament.
Joe was present for. So,
Well, and Joe has great hair.
you can't deny that.
Indeed he
I
does.
mean, let's just call it what it is.
Oh,
He's got
he
great
didn't
hair.
listen.
They both do.
Oh.
Ooh.
Edebo coming in low. Just like
That's
we've
it.
seen.
And
Joe up.
That's a good touch eye. Better than the last one, I think. I have my legs under me this time around. Yeah, it's definitely better. The 3-point, head in the chest, and then hands in the pits, pec, rib area.
Edebo coming in low.
And I found that
And
Joe up.
ever since this match, I found that this is how you beat Joe. If you're me. Other people beat Joe differently. If you're me, you beat Joe by getting that position and driving hard and fast. It's just that simple. He likes to slow things down. He wants to get the belt. He wants to, think a little bit. Don't let him do that. And, man, national champion 2021, I beat him. National champion 2022, I beat him. It's painful. It was always painful because I couldn't compete at nationals.
Again, coming in low.
Coming in low, that was me. Nice shoulders. She must be talking about Joe. Joe is a stud specimen.
Helps when you have.
Oh, we're gonna watch this one. This isn't me,
just join them to bodies.
but
We younger
if you
siblings
look
love
to the
dragging our
left,
older siblings into
the left-hand
action.
side, I was very hyped to watch this match. I was also a little nervous because I was like, whoever wins this one, I'm gonna have to. Oh, I
Are
sat
we gonna
down.
be seeing Jason's
I'm gonna have to
wife,
face
who
whoever
also
wins.
crushes it in
I figured I was gonna have to
She might
face
be
both of
coming.
them.
That's Christina,
Yeah.
but I haven't seen her yet today, so I'm not
I
sure.
was definitely hyped for this match.
We'll see when we get to the women's heavyweight division.
Okay. This
Of squaring off against each.
was
We
intense.
haven't mentioned Tom Zabel.
Turn coming in low. JJ up high. Oh, we tried to go for the smack. Missed.
Lifting up.
JJ holding him
lifting
up.
up on the chest.
They're going in high. Stand away from the Mawashi, both men. Go for those shoulder throws.
Yeah. Oh, Maki Kai there. He went for the
Whoop.
switch to the grip
JJ's got an outside grip.
on the belt.
I remember this being so intense because it went on for so
clinch.
long,
Wow, this is tense.
and I kind of did want Trent to win because I'd beaten Trent before.
with the right hand inside.
And I
It's
hadn't
bad.
beat JJ
He's only got
before.
one layer of the Mawashi.
He's trying to keep him off as best as he. Oh wow! And then he just tried.
Uchari. Look at me. Okay. I was a little excited. You know, I may have been a little serious, but I had some of that excitement. And yeah, that was good. Good on Trent. So that means Javier, Joe. Did I have a bye? I didn't have a bye first round, did I? No. Javier, Joe. Who else did I go up against?
And then for this is the top sumo.
Oh, okay. I have to be Corey. There we
Long
go.
time.
I have to be Corey.
Yeah, like 20 plus years.
Get out of the way, Justin.
And
Gosh.
so he goes old school with sumo. So we're lucky to have him. I call the ice cream soda outfit, but involved in that's the
uniform.
regulation uniform.
It's also the only time you'll see Tom dressed classically.
Right. With a
Ah, here we
It's the
go.
only time I've ever seen him wear sleeves is when he's in the dojo.
I want to run up and ask him for a soft serve.
All right,
I remember
Joe
this stare
on the
down.
east side, Corey on the
I remember
west
thinking
side.
to myself, he's not ready. I remember he's looking at me and he's not prepared. Just the look he had on his face. I'm sorry, Corey, but that's the vibe that I got.
Down. Oh, this is tense. This is
Is
tense.
it tense?
Edible coming in
Low.
low.
Ooh.
Oh, this is tense. This is tense.
I wasn't even that. I don't even think I was that low. It's just that people in the U.S. tend to stand up instead of, like a rocket ship. They're just like, they just like stand up. Look how Corey. Well, maybe
Oh, this is tense. This is tense.
not enough impact. I mean, he was standing up pretty high. I didn't have to go that low to be under him.
Edible.
And then, I mean, it's just...
coming in low.
He was pulling on my arm. I sensed him pulling on my arm, and I was like, I ain't having this Uchari. No step out. So I hit a massive jump. Like, huge jump in the air. Did not want to leave any chance.
Edible left no room for error on that one. He went airborne to make sure that he did not touch down.
Little run.
Fantastic.
So I'm 3-0, Trent's 3-0. We go against each other next. JJ versus Joseph.
So JJ.
So 2021, Joe had beat JJ to win. And then JJ won North Americans. You're welcome, because I beat Joe and Joe couldn't
All
fight
the
you.
traveling these guys do, very impressive. But
Oh, a little slippy.
Lines in the center are called the Shikiri Sen.
So we'll see what happens here. I'm actually curious to watch this one.
there we go.
Reserve touch guy coming in low. Joe staying low. JJ trying to get a grip, going for a slap down.
Joe,
no
you didn't have time to think, JJ.
Joe likes to react to what the other guy's
Exactly.
doing a lot more than he likes to take the lead.
That was very good. That was very good. He had the underhook. He had the underhook there, and he just whipped it. Whipped it. Oh, it was his birthday.
Rival, double
I forgot how old he was.
that corners that are freeze to get the
It's a sweat.
Whoa, what is going on?
One here is enjoying
Hey.
the Consulates Cup, as am I, because I am here.
Okay.
Anyways, I am the Oyakata, I guess,
You guess.
for Shogeki Sumo. And Shogeki Sumo basically represents Houston,
This
Texas.
just happened. This
and
just
we
happened
train,
last week.
Obviously, in
Oh,
We've got a nice crowd here today
I'm
watching.
getting a little,
We
I'm
really
getting a little
do.
We
excited.
should make sure we get some pictures. Maybe
I have
around
beat
with
Trent
the camera a
before.
little bit, but yeah, there's a solid crowd.
I had
This
beat
was
Trent
I do
before,
believe we have Sabrina,
but
the sumo punk,
he's
going
still. Now I know he's a legend. At this point, I know who Trent is. I've seen his stuff,
I
and I'm
like to
like,
joke that they're the
ooh,
After Dark podcast.
he's still strong,
That is
and
appropriate.
fast,
Talk about sumo.
skilled. Okay,
Mainly
ladies,
that's
let's
just
try this out.
The silver medalist.
Edible coming in low.
Not much to say here,
At least
really.
the silver.
So I go in low, of course. He does a little henka. His feet are even off the ground here. He does a little henka, Fortunately, I kept my right foot under me enough to not get completely snapped down, because that's what he did. I really got lucky, because what he ended up doing, he did 90% of the work. He was already in the air. He was snapping me down into his legs. So I just, grabbed his legs. Boom. I could have been a little more gentle, but, it was a nice moment. It was a cool moment. I enjoyed it. And the walk-off, too. The walk-off. Let's watch that again.
At least the silver medalist.
Ooh, and the walk-off. Let's watch it again. I'm sorry. Ooh. Oh. You have no idea how many times I've watched that back. The rest of that year. September, October, November, December. The rest of that year, I just watched that one clip over and over and over again because of just. And then I'm standing there, chest puffed out, like, yeah, I did that. So now JJ and Trent have to fight. Loser gets third. Winner moves on to get to fight me. And I'm undefeated at this point. I actually kind of I want to watch this one too.
JJ ready?
Whoa,
Trent coming in low.
to his chest.
Oh.
Hold on, did not work.
Trent coming in low with the.
I wanted Trent to win this because I'd beaten Trent twice at that point. I knew I could beat Trent.
Just as good as
I hadn't beat JJ yet. And it was still like.
Maneuver for another room. JJ with the left
I wasn't as scared of JJ as I was at North Americans, but it was still in the back of my head like, he's good. I have to. Ooh. Beat him almost the exact same way Trent beat him earlier.
It looks like
With a
Trent
little
may have taken the
Uchari.
rematch.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
For a living.
So now it's me versus JJ.
Just so many clubs, really inclusive, up into a cake.
Do not feel discouraged whatsoever.
Yeah, don't.
Edibo has
I've yet to lose. That's what I'm saying. Undefeated. So JJ has to beat me twice to get gold. Double elimination. If you haven't lost, then you can't get eliminated on one loss.
Sure. In order for
And for me to win, I just have to win once.
First, clarity's sake for after this match. If
The
Edibo
stare down
wins,
is
he takes
intense.
it. If JJ wins, they gotta take a breather and rematch.
Oh! Ooh. I remember this moment.
Off that line.
I was thinking to myself, he's not as locked in as I am. That little he just went, he's like, he's not locked in. Mm-mm-mm. No, sir. Me, however, I was tight. I was tight. But that did give me a little confidence boost. Because I figured he wasn't locked.
Green Iowa. All right.
Yes, you do. Okay, here
Coming
we go.
back in.
All right.
Oh,
JJ with a reserve. Edibo coming in hot.
I got the overarm
Edibo trying
again.
to get something going
He
on.
gets
Staying
that
high,
underhook
pushing
so
JJ
well.
back. JJ trying to make something happen.
Wow, they're strong.
Holy smokes.
Holy smokes! Okay, yeah. So low. Alright. So, the elbows. Keep your elbows in. Keep your elbows in. That's all you gotta do is just make them touch if you have to. Just like this. I don't know what all this is. It's a habit that I just had it since I wrestled in high school, keeping the elbows flared out. That let him get the underhook, unfortunately. But I more or less controlled it with my overhook. Instead of like letting my arm flail around, I actually like kind of locked in on that elbow. And I didn't make the same mistake as Vegas. Yeah, so I didn't let him grab this left arm, because how I lost in Vegas is he grabbed that other arm and he just pushed it back and was like, but this time I wasn't letting him get it, and he had the underarm, yes, but I was positioned with the overhook and my head well enough to where he really couldn't do much with it.
Going on, staying high, pushing JJ
And
back.
I was pushing him with the left,
JJ trying to make something happen.
and he keeps circling. I follow him. And then you can't see it in this angle, but I literally like on his chin, just, and then he falls. What did I do? Oh, he falls over. Yep. I won. Undefeated champion. Constant. Look at the. Okay, guys, chill out. This was a fun tournament. I got gold. It was my first time ever getting gold in a sumo tournament, and it was against people. I mean, it was a stacked division. You had Joe, two-time national champion at that point. Trent Sabo, living legend. And then you had JJ, who's the North American champion. Not only that, he beat me at the to become the North American champion. So I definitely had it kind of stacked against. I mean, like I said before, I do well against Joe, so it's not that it was super difficult. Still something to watch out for. Trent, as always, strong, fast. He has a lot of experience, and then JJ had actually beat me before, so the odds were not in my favor. And I still came out on top. It was definitely very fun tournament. And, huh? Well, oh, what do you mean it's not over? We still have open weight. But I didn't do that well in open weight. Give me the chapters. No, give me the chapters. Okay. Men's open. Women's open. Men's open. Okay, here we go.
I think you'd win.
You think she'd win women's open weight or men's open weight? Oh, Eric was here. Eric won his division. He won light heavyweight. I mean, as expected. Dude's really good. Huh?
I'm so sorry.
How are you, Ben? Was it your knee sprain?
I got a Fusen show. I don't remember that. Fusen show what? Yep, Brandon. Ooh, this one's iconic.
In the ring, he just
This one's iconic. I'm just Zen.
And you can see it right there in his stare down with Brandon.
For this one, I want it to be a little different just because there's open weight. I kind of just went for the neck here.
Right there in his stare down with Brandon.
No! My computer, it lost battery. Okay. Well, I remember the matches. I remember them. So you had... Oh no, the recording. I'll be right back. This is ridiculous. Okay. I'm back. It looks like it's still recorded. Hopefully it did. Because the recording was still going. It was still go. Oh no. Okay. So this is gonna be a little jank because I've plugged in my laptop and the extension cord doesn't. There's no outlet in here in my Sumo space, and the extension, the cord doesn't go too far. But can always improvise. Because what I was gonna do was just tell you guys how the matches went based on my memory. But here, in open weight, I did want to do things kind of different just because I wasn't taking it as serious. So I didn't go as low. I just went for the tie up, threw him around a bit, and then the leg was there. He was just there. So I said, why not? And he wasn't heavy. He was in the lightweight division, so yeah. But he was very light. He probably... Oh, don't shake on me. But he probably was under... I imagine he was under 187 because he was just super light with the lip down. Another iconic match. Very iconic. I get Joe again.
Yes.
And I didn't want to... Me too, guy. Me too.
He's got some.
Oh.
Elbow coming in, trying to keep Joe away from that Mawashi.
Yeah, I didn't want to come in the same, and I definitely... I tried to hit that overarm throw. Yeah. So I'm kind of just wrestling here. A little bit of hand fighting. And then I go for a little throw. I don't hook the leg right. So he almost gets me, and I hook the leg here to defend it. Then he starts to go back. He's kind of off balance here. I felt that off balancing he had with his feet, and then I just kept him going. And then I won. I won kind of the end, the very last bit. Last 2 seconds is usually how I won. It's like how I won before. Versus Joe and against Javier and against JJ. Okay. I have to go against Eric. Man. Man. At a bar? I'll let it slide. It was 2 years ago. Against Eric, man. Eric's good. He's also strong, and he's heavier than me. Like, a lot heavier than me. So in practice, it always just been him tossing me around. I mean, he does do that to this day sometimes. It's definitely less than it was before. But when he'd always be like, I'm gonna use my real touch shot, which that's bravado. That's bravado. That's not even him. That's bravado. I know that now. But there was some truth to it where he would be in coach mode and hold back a little bit. And then towards the end of practice, he'd be like, all right, gonna go a little harder. And I would just get pushed back every single time.
I think we're gonna get a
So,
shot from the Rajin boys today.
there we go.
Going
I
back.
did that because I wanted to avoid... I wanted to avoid it.
Going in, Eric, coming in hard.
And I didn't get pushed back. But I got driven forward because if you look at it, I was so low. This is like, if you ever seen Hinamaru Sumo, this is spider stance right here. My heels aren't even on the ground.
Going in, Eric, coming in hard.
I wasn't pleased with it. I wasn't upset by this loss. But I also wasn't very pleased. It is single elimination a lot of the time for open weight, but this I was so high up the bracket that this was the fight for third. Yep, bronze medal against Kyle. Here's my stuff. Dude, hurry up!
Coming in low, trying to get that Mawashi. Kyle taking him out of the top, but
Oh man, and I just stepped out.
trying to get that Mawashi. Kyle taking him out of the top, but loses his ring.
I lost on my own mistake. Kyle takes it. So I got fourth in open weight. Not bad. Not bad.
Just one toe is all it takes.
Just one toe is all it
From
takes.
this angle, all I can see is
Alright. This was pretty good. I still have to do the tier list. That might never happen. Don't get your hopes up on that tier list. It's for me. Most of you guys probably don't even want it, but I wanted the tier list. I forgot what I gave North Americans. This is a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. Ooh, I would say 9 out of 10. Yeah, for sure. Just the division I had was pretty stacked, and I had fun with Eric, and I had fun with other people. The tournament, the day of the tournament was fun. After party was not fun. What happened at the after party? We do not talk about the after party. We do not talk about the after party. Repeat after me. We do not talk about the after party. Anyways, 9 out of 10. It was fun. And I did get a little. What did I get? Let me rummage around for it. As I should be, but I got this for winning lightweight 2022 Consulates Cup Sumo Tournament, Austin, Texas. It doesn't have the year. Also, Justin, you hear this? You hear this? You see this? You know, in the moment it was kind of nice, but you know, it's not. Well, I guess I could just screw it. You know, but it's not holding up as much as you think a trophy would. Great tournament. Glad he changed up the trophies. The trophies have been better every year. And then I also got Outstanding Performance. Outstanding Performance. If you've been paying attention, my North Americans medal is right here. I put it up. I don't think there's a medal for this one that I can put up, but this trophy will be up, and then this will be hung up somewhere. Maybe right here, where you can see it. Maybe. Just maybe. I'll figure it out. This will not be framed. I'm not framing this. And then this will be on like a thing. I'll figure it out. I'm kind of smart. But next up is US Open. It was literally 7 days away. September 3rd, Consulates Cup 2022. September 10th, 2022 was US Open. Literally in the span of 2 weeks, I had 2 tournaments. So that one will be short because there's not much footage of 22. There just isn't. And the footage I have is kind of jank, but see you then.